Pégate para allá, Manco. Pégate para allá.
I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai Bahasham, Rakak Wadash, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well. Peace and salutations to the elect, and much respect to the brothers pushing his word in the four winds of the earth. And shalom to you few sincere sisters out there as well. It's Brother Ariyah coming at you with another lesson here. And this is 2nd Esdras, the 14th chapter in the Good News Translation. And I'm going to read 16 and 17. And it says, "You have seen many evil things already, but far worse things are about to happen. As the world grows older and weaker, the evils that will come upon its people will multiply." All right, and these are the things that we've been warning you about, man. These dudes are, breaking up in people's houses with, people in them. Probably taking them hostage, tying them up, throwing them in the basement, and living there. Who knows what they're doing while they're inside. All right, but this is something that the scriptures speak about, man. Okay? Speaking of people invading, other people's houses, man, taking their goods and robbing them for their goods, man. It's a prime example of that right there in the video. The dude dressed up like an Amazon worker, which I ain't never seen no Amazon worker in that vest. They rock the light blue vest. But he put a road worker's vest on and somehow got inside, man. A lot of people are gullible, okay? And that's all I can say about that particular thing right there, man. But more of this is gonna continue to happen, man, as we move forward. Let's get 2nd Esdras 15. All these damn. Okay. We're gonna get I'm gonna start at 14 here. And it says, "The world and the people in it are doomed." It says, "The war that will bring their destruction is very near. Nations will arm themselves and fight against other nations. And there will be great political turmoil, with one group trying to overpower another and gain control while ignoring the legitimate government. There will no longer be free access to the cities, because the struggle for power will bring destruction, terror, and total confusion wherever people live." It says, "Driven by famine and terrible suffering, people will assault their neighbors and mercilessly plunder their possessions." It says, "The Most High says, I am calling together all the kings of the earth to come from north, south, east, and west to turn back and restore what they have taken. I will pay them back with the same harsh treatment they have always given to my chosen people," the Lord says. "And I will use my power, and there will be no mercy for sinners, and I will put to death all who have murdered innocent people. My anger has become so fierce that fire has blazed out to burn up the foundations of the earth and to burn up sinners like straw." And it says, "Sinners who do not keep my commandments are doomed, saith the Lord. I will have no mercy on them. Out of my sight, you rebels. Do not defile my holy temple. The Most High is aware of all those who sin against him, and he will hand them over to death and destruction." Okay? So this time is coming. We speak about it all the time. I know I speak of it a lot. Okay? But this is what we're supposed to do. We're supposed to warn the people. Okay, blow the trumpet. All right, because things like this and that video are going to be the norm real soon, man. Or people going to be breaking up in other people's houses, looting and taking whatever they can. All right, it's going to be like, when the cops kill a so-called black man, and then the hood goes up in an uproar and starts looting all the stores. Okay, of course they're going to loot the stores, but once all of those stores are empty, they coming for people's houses, man. And that's what it's going to be like. People breaking up in people's houses, killing people, all right? Raping women, okay, and children. We got a lot of weirdos out here, man. A lot of things about to go down. And I seen a video that the brother Einar did where they were dropping off migrants in the inner cities, I'll say, or in the quote unquote hoods or whatever you want to call it. That's where they're dropping off a lot of these migrants because, they want it to be a war between the migrants and, the inhabitants of those particular cities, man. All right. And it's going to come to that point, one of these migrants, and you can't blame them because they're so desperate. Okay. A lot of them don't have places to live. A lot of them don't have money. They don't have food. Okay. And they're trying to survive just like everybody else. And this is what I said when they first started bringing the migrants over here, that you're going to push them and, you're going to push their backs to the wall. And what do you expect them to do once they feel that wall on their back, man? Okay? And the things that I said that they were doing, that's what they're doing now. Okay? They're using them scooters to rob people on the streets. All right? They're getting caught graping people. Right? Or graping women, torturing people. You got a lot of them gangs that's coming over here from El Salvador, Venezuela, and various parts of the earth coming over here. Things about to get real, man. Let's get 2nd Esdras 16. I'm gonna make this is gonna be not a quick cut, but quick enough. And this is 2nd Esdras 16. And I'm going to start at, let me see here. Hold on. I'm going to start at 17. Matter of fact, let me start at, 17. Let me start at 16. It says, the disasters are on their way toward the earth, and like an arrow shot by a strong archer, they cannot be turned back. I'm doomed. Who will rescue me in those days? And it says, troubles will come, and many will groan, and famine will come, and many will die. Wars will come, and the world powers will tremble. Disasters will come, and everyone will be terrified. What will people do when these disasters come? What are they going to do? Let's get verse 20. It says, matter of fact, 19, famine, epidemics, troubles, and suffering are sent to punish and correct people. And it says, but in spite of all this, they will not turn away from their sins. They soon forget their punishment. All right. So a lot of these things are in the works, are in the beginning stages of happening, man. Okay. The epidemics, the famine, trouble is always lurking. Okay. Suffering is coming. A lot of things are coming on the earth where people really can't imagine, man. People have never really seen before, or went through before. And all of these things are coming here to Babylon the Great. And it's punishment from the Lord, man. It's judgment from the Lord. Okay? And when these things are happening, people are going to know that it's the Lord that is doing it, man. Because a lot of people already realize, how wicked this place is becoming. Okay, this place is driven by evil, man. And the Lord is about to purge it out. Let's get 33 through 39, and it says, young women will be in mourning because there is no one to marry them. Right? A lot of these men are going to be shipped over there overseas to fight the war, World War III. And it says wives will be mourning because they have lost their husbands, and daughters will be in mourning because there's no one to help them. And it says all of the young men will be killed in the war, right? Men ages 18 to 26. And it says, and all the married men will die in the famine. And it says, now listen to my message, you people who serve the Lord. It is the Lord's message, so receive it and believe what he says. The disasters are approaching rapidly, and they will not be delayed. A woman in the 9th month of pregnancy may suffer labor pains for several hours, but when the time comes for that baby to be born, there is no longer any delay. Basically speaking about the things that are coming on the earth, man. And it says, in the same way, the disasters that are coming on the earth will not be delayed, and the world will groan when it is caught in its labor pains, man. The Lord is about to do something real serious on this earth, man. And you see it playing out. You see it playing out, man. Things about to get real, real bad out here, man. It really is. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to end it. Let's go to Isaiah 13. Okay. Isaiah 13, and I'll read 11 through 16, I want. And it says, the Lord says, I will bring disaster on the earth and punish all wicked people for their sins. And I will humble everyone who is proud and punish everyone who is arrogant and cruel. Those who survive will be scarcer than gold, right? I will make a man more precious than gold. I will make the heavens tremble, and the earth will be shaken out of its place on that day when I, the Lord Almighty, show my anger. And the foreigners living in Babylon will run away to their homelands, scattering like deer escaping from hunters, like sheep without a shepherd. Anyone who is caught will be stabbed to death while they look on helplessly. Their babies will be battered to death. Their houses will be looted, and their wives will be raped, man. And this is what's coming, okay? Their babies will be battered to death. Their houses will be looted, and their wives will be raped, man. Okay? These are the terrible things that's going to be going on, man. It's going to be horrible, man. And this is why this is the time, if you don't feel the Lord supping with you, or you don't feel the Spirit of the Lord around you, I advise you to pray to the Lord and ask him to sup with you, and ask him, through Yahweh Shai, Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, to do these things for you, man. Because without the Lord's protection, these things are going to happen to you. These things are going to happen to your children. These things are going to happen to your wives, okay? And the Lord might have it to where you're one of the men, or one of the many men that's sent into the war, man. Right? So, we in some scary times right now, man. And that was just one little quick video, but just imagine, how many of those occurrences are happening, throughout Babylon the Great, man. And I guarantee you it's a lot. Okay, so I saw that video yesterday, and I said, yo, I'm gonna do a quick little lesson on it, man, before I go to work. And Lord willing, this lesson is edifying, man. Okay, I want to say shalom to the next one.